Hello, I'm Scott Katamas, and here's another video blog in answer to another question that came in from the survey that so many of you filled out. Live from Las Vegas, where I'm here on a teaching tour. A woman asked how to manage herself when she gets so stressed out and yells at her daughter and then feels guilty about it afterwards. How many of you can relate to something like that? So this is going to really be kind of a two-part question. So my first blog on this is going to be about the issue of guilt. Do you run guilt? Do you experience guilt in your life? Well, if you do, congratulations, you're not a sociopath. And if you don't run guilt, it doesn't mean you're not a it doesn't mean you are a sociopath, but certainly we can only experience guilt because we care. Because there's something in us that goes, oh, ouch, I could have done better. I could have shown more care, more kindness, more consideration. So what's important, though, is you don't want for guilt to paralyze you. And I see that often. I see actually wonderful people, good, healthy people who stop themselves from taking actions in the world because they don't want to experience guilt. And they're hard on themselves. Perfectionists, people who are perfectionists, sometimes won't even try to do things because they want to be perfect and they'd rather not try rather than running the guilt. We don't want to stay in guilt. Guilt, by the way, is not a feeling. It's a misnomer to say, I'm feeling guilty. No, you're not feeling guilty. You might be feeling embarrassed, you might be feeling frustrated, you might be feeling disappointed in yourself. You're telling yourself it's a judgment. Guilt is self-judgment. Now, acknowledge it, okay, I'm experiencing guilt, and then look at which of your own values did you not meet. So in the case of the mother who gets angry and yells at her daughter, well, she didn't meet her value for kindness, consideration, care, respect. Those are some of the things that probably are important to that woman that she didn't match when she had her outburst. And the quickest way out of guilt is to always drop into which of my values, which of your core values were not met by the way you spoke or by the action that you took. So it's a good process. I invite you to take a look at the list of universal human needs. I'm sure you have it by now. You can get it. It's in all of our documents that we provide free of charge. And make a list of the times that you've done something that you feel guilty about. And then go through the list and see which of those values are actually at the core of your experience. And you know what you'll find? If you do this, say 5 times, about 5 different episodes where you experience guilt, you'll probably notice that the same values keep coming up. And that shows you that those values are important to you. There's so much more that I have to say about this, but you'll be able to hopefully pick it up in the classes that Kika and I are teaching, our books, our audio CDs, etc. And I'm going to do a second video blog about how to manage our emotions. That's coming up right next.